Good evening, one and all. Welcome to the Mental Health Webinar Series 2020 and 2021. With all your great support, we reached 495 today. Still 4 more sessions to reach the 500. We believe that we all give the support. So we are as an extended family, we are working together to give the mental health awareness to the public. So with your all our support, it's happening. By the grace of God. Today, our resource person is Mrs. Mahalakshmi Rajagopal ma'am. She's going to talk about meditation as a tool in self-growth. I would like to give some intro about Mrs. Mahalakshmi ma'am. She's a holistic practitioner, holistic wellness practitioner, trainer, transformation coach, and energy healer. And I would like to give some more information. She has completed master degree in psychology and social work from Madras University. She's presently engaged as private practices. She's doing as a freelance consultant and training as well. She is the founding director of Sahayam Intervention Center. It's registered, and she has offered services to the empowering families of children with special needs. That includes assessment, report counseling, guidance to the school, and parent training, all those things. She has provided integrating complementary healing system with the conventional psychotherapy and cognitive behavior therapy to empower the client's mental health to a state of wellness. She developed path-breaking tailor-made courses and workshops for the adolescents and adults as well. Sensitization programs on special needs and classroom management for teachers and parents also she is conducting. She conducted an impact analysis for a special school in New Delhi and designed monitoring format for the various interventionalists offering services in the special school. She is certified social auditor, SA in India, SA in UK. She is having many publications for this credit. I would like to welcome once again today's session to the resource person, all the participants on the behalf of American College Madurai, MS Chellamuth Institute Madurai, Madras School of Social Work Chennai, Red Pond Educational Psychological Research Center Madurai, Yellow Pond Counseling Center, and Tamil Nadu Career Counseling Association. Last but least, Tamil Nadu Counseling Psychotherapy Association. In this kind note, I would like to invite Mrs. Mahalakshmi Rajagopal to take over the session. Ma'am, over to you. You can go ahead,
yes.
Please.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you all. I'm truly grateful to the organizers. Thank you, sir, for the introduction, for giving me this opportunity for being able to present some of these topics to you all. And I thank each and every one of you for being here. And today's session is going to be a little different. We are starting to talk about today's topic, as sir has just announced, is meditation. How do we use meditation as a tool for self-progress, self-development? Wait, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So today's, what I was thinking was, instead of this, since we are talking about self-development, instead of just having a theoretical session, I would be taking you through an experiential session. So I will be sharing with you 3 different types, how you can use meditation for self-development. So each of that, we would be, the activity will be for about 10 minutes each. And the beginning, we will start with a simple meditation, which will be for about 5 minutes. And there onwards, once we finish the 3 activities, we can have some interaction and discussions. So I hope, and I have also requested, in case you all need a paper and pen, please do keep that with you so that you can note down certain points as I'm sharing it with you. So if we are all ready, we just start off. As usual, as we all like to see definitions, I've just given you 2 types of definitions about what is meditation. Meditation is so one is from the Yoga International and the other one is from Wikipedia. A meditation is a precise technique for resting the mind, and it is totally different from the normal waking state. So basically, there is a lot of talk. In the second one, we are talking about mindfulness and how we need to have a clarity in our mind, and emotionally we need to be stable. So basically what happens is, many of us very frequently associate meditation only with a spiritual activity and spiritual practices. While that is definitely true, that meditation is definitely part and parcel of a spiritual practice, here I'm trying to introduce this to you as to how we can use meditation for our own self progress. So if we take, so let us start from the space of the spiritual activity. So in the simplest terms, what do we do when we are practicing it for spiritual purposes? We sit down and we close our eyes, we focus on our breathing, and we try to first reach a state of thoughtlessness. There is also a misconception that meditation is as same as focusing. So whenever many people tell me that, ma'am, I cannot concentrate, so I cannot do meditation, I always tell those people, if you cannot concentrate, then you're the right person for meditation. Because meditation is all about awareness. Meditation is not about concentration, right? Meditation is where you are able to just connect very deeply without having any thoughts, without having any kind of attitude or any kind of judgment or any relationship. You are in a very objective manner, you are connecting with the universe or to the spiritual being, right? That is how we practice meditation in a spiritual practice. Now here, the only change or the only difference that we are going to do is, we are going to use all the processes for meditation, in the sense, to sit quietly, close your eyes, reach a state of thoughtlessness, focus on your breathing, and reach a state of thoughtlessness where you do not have anything in mind. And from there on, you're going to focus on your own self and how you can work on your own strengths. Now, why do you think I am suggesting meditation as an important activity for self development? We can go in for therapy, we can do a lot of paper and pen activities. Why do we suggest this as a as a tool for self development? Because one thing is, this is the easiest or the very simplest way you can reach to your core. Your core is your true self, right? And the whole work can be done by you. And you are able to, you develop the courage, or you develop the strength to look at yourself in the mirror, the inner mirror, which we very frequently we run away from. We do not want to face our own self in front of the inner mirror, whereas meditation helps you. So meditation will be able to help you to reach to the inner truths about you. So when we talk about the inner truths, it's not just about our weaknesses and limitations. There are so many of our inner truths which are our strengths, which is our power, which we are not connecting ourselves with. And as a result of which, we do face a lot of blocks and obstacles in our life. So we are going to learn how to use meditations as a tool. So in the simplest terms, what the practice where you can easily connect to understand that it is a simple process of introspection. It is a very simple process of introspection. But the reason why I'm suggesting that why can't you just sit down and introspect and not get into, instead of getting into meditation, is when we are not using the tool of meditation for self growth, for introspection, there is a huge risk of us slipping into self criticism and self blame. And we do not realize when we are slipping from introspection into self blame and self criticism. That is the reason why I suggest meditation. And this is something which I also personally practice, and which I also recommend to many of my clients, and they have found it very useful. So if we are ready, maybe, wait, just give me a, wait, just give me a minute. I'm sorry for that. I'll just
No issues, ma'am. Take your time. Now it's a screen
just
sharing.
give
Yeah.
stop. Yeah, I've just stopped it. I'll just yeah. Okay. I think now it's visible.
Yes, ma'am. Slides are visible. PPT.
Okay. Okay. Right. So maybe first start and get into the state of meditation before we go into the different practices. And as I just stated in the beginning, this practice will be for 5 minutes and the rest of the activities will be for 10 minutes each. And after each activity, we will have a small interaction and discussion to understand whether you have been able to practice it and whether it gave you any insight. So this session is being designed in such a way that as you all get into the practice, you will be able to get insights as to how to use the practice. So it is you would not really gain much with the presentation, but still I just have the presentation for you to get the with the flow, right? So maybe all close our eyes. Maybe all close our eyes. Sit in a comfortable position. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. Do not focus. Do not concentrate. Simply inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. And gradually reach a state of inner stillness. Once you reach a state of inner stillness, just remain in that state. Continue with your eyes closed. As and when you seem to have some stray thought, become aware of your breathing and slowly take yourself back to the state of inner stillness. Just remain in that state of inner stillness. As and when you experience a stray thought, become aware of your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. And slowly reach a state of inner stillness where there are no thoughts and there is just stillness. remain in the state of inner stillness. Do not focus on any thoughts, and they may just fade away. Continue to remain in the state of inner stillness. Just remain in the state of inner stillness. As you remain in the state of inner stillness, you may become aware of even distant sounds in your environment, which earlier did not seem to draw your attention. That gives you an indication that you have reached the state of inner stillness. And now, slowly and gradually, become aware of your breathing and slowly open your eyes. And come back to the present. So what we did right now was a simple introduction to the practice of meditation. I'm sure there are many of you who practice meditation, and so you may be familiar with this process. But I thought it would be good to start the session with this basic introduction to meditation for the benefit of those who may not be in the practice. So, anyone would like to share any inputs or anything, how you felt?
Hello.
Yes.
Madam, actually, when I did meditation,
Hmm.
so sometimes I concentrated on my breathing.
Hmm.
After that, my thought went somewhere.
Hmm.
So again, I came to my breathing.
Hmm.
Again, it will be going, madam.
Yes. See, it takes a little time to get into the entire process of meditation. And as I said, we have just done it for 5 minutes. So it is an introduction. But you are on the right track. If you continue to practice it this way, with time, you will be able to get into the practice of meditation.
Actually, madam, I am doing this meditation from long days, madam.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I am having that problem, madam. Actually, is
Okay. Okay. Um, so see, first thing is when you do, we should go step by step. You need to be in a comfortable position. Whether you're sitting, you do not have to force yourself. Sometimes people think meditation means we have to sit on the floor and all that. So first and foremost, at least in the form of meditation that I'm suggesting now for self-development, it is not compulsory that you need to be in a very spine erect position. Spine erect is more for all the chakra type of meditations. So you sit in a comfortable position. You can even keep a pillow or something at the back, and you can sit in the sitting position. It's not necessary that you have to be cross-legged. And once you're in a comfortable position, close your eyes. And when you do the inhalation and exhalation, it has to be the deep breathing. So when we talk about deep breathing, you will, when you inhale, your abdomen comes out, and when you exhale, your abdomen shrinks or goes in. This is the simplest indication that you are breathing, you're practicing deep breathing in the right format. And once you continue with your deep breathing over a period of time, it will take time. You should not be in a hurry. You slowly, you might even take about 10 minutes or 12 minutes to reach a state of inner stillness. And even after reaching a state of inner stillness, we'll be going in and out of thoughts. So as you all keep going in and out of thoughts, you may, all that you need to do is you need to again go back to your breathing. And once you go back to your breathing, again, you would feel that you are in a calm state. Does that help you?
Okay, madam.
Yeah, so some Chitra Ramni says, I'm feeling so good because I'm practicing this for the past 2 years. Yes, practice is what will help us. And it would, Anita says that I could reach little to nil thoughts. I had rapid movement of eyes often. So these are certain things on which we need not focus, as long as our goal is to reach a state of thoughtlessness. And if we are able to reach a state of thoughtlessness, then we are on the right track. So may we go to the first method of using uh, this meditation as for self-development. I would request you all to, so I hope you all have a paper and pen with you. I'll give you 2 minutes. Try to focus and try to choose a strength that you recognize in you, and also choose a weakness in you that you wish to overcome. I request you to, yes. So I'll just give you 2 minutes. You may note down a strength which you believe is your strength, not what others are talking about or what you would want to, what you already believe. Every one of us do have many strengths. What is the strength in you that you have recognized as your strength? Please note it down. At the same time, what is the weakness, one weakness that you wish to overcome from within you? Yeah, are we ready? So as I give you the guidance, you may follow it to use this methodology to work on developing your strength and overcoming your weakness. So since if you have noted it down, maybe go ahead, please close your eyes. And now we practice the basic process that I just introduced you to. Just be aware of your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. Relax yourself completely. And slowly become aware of your inhalation and exhalation. Gradually reach a state of thoughtlessness. Gradually reach a state of thoughtlessness. Once you reach the state of thoughtlessness, draw your attention to the strength that you have recognized as your strength. Draw your attention to the strength that you have just now recognized and noted down. Do not focus, do not concentrate. Just be aware of the presence of this strength in your life in various areas. Allow the strength to manifest in you, thus enhancing your skills, enhancing your abilities. Just allow the strength to manifest in you, allow the strength to represent you. Continuing to allow the strength to manifest. Now raise your awareness to the weakness that you wish to overcome. As you raise your awareness to the weakness that you wish to overcome, just allow the weakness to fade away. Simultaneously allowing the manifestation of the strength. The more and more the strength manifests in you, the easier the weakness fades away. As the weakness fades away, just allow it to move away and free yourself from the weakness. No attachments. You may connect to the strength, representing it like a glow deep within you. The strength may be represented as a small glow of light deep within you. The glow brightens. The glow begins to brighten, and the more and more the glow brightens, the weakness simply fades away. Just remain in the state. The strengthening of the glow and the fading away of the weakness. Slowly and gently come back to the present, assuring yourself that the glow of light continues to shine brighter and brighter. And slowly open your eyes when you think you're ready. Take your own time. Any sharing, any insights?
Hi, ma'am. I'm Chitra.
Hi. Yes, Chitra.
My extreme
Tell me.
weakness is crying
Hmm.
for the little things.
Mm-hmm.
But now I get more and more strengthened.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid the crying. What to do
Very
next?
nice.
Crying is not a solution. We have to move
Absolutely.
on the
Yeah.
result.
Very.
After that, after realized that, I feel very happy. More than 1 year, I didn't cry for anything.
Wonderful.
In this 1 year, I got so many crises about my health and my family to my daughter. But I didn't drop a little tear from my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm a brave, strength, positive, and energetic woman.
Beautiful.
I'm so
More
happy
power to
about
you.
that.
More power to you, Chitra.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other insights with regarding the experience that you just went through?
Hello, madam.
Anybody had any challenges?
Hello.
Yes, Tamilson, please.
Madam,
Yeah.
actually, I have identified my strengthness, madam.
Okay.
Persistent. I will do
Yeah.
all the works with the persistently, madam.
Okay.
So I will do hard work also.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the time, I will be with the confident.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, weakness is, so whenever I will get one small negative thought,
Mm-hmm.
that will disturb me, madam. Actually, see, that is one small thought. It will come after sometimes only,
Mm-hmm.
but still, it will create some fear to me.
Okay.
That is the
Okay.
only, I think, that is my main weakness, madam.
Okay. So probably the second activity that we are going to do right now might be more useful and effective for you to address your negative thoughts.
Okay, madam.
Okay. So anybody else would like to share anything, or maybe go ahead? Right. So the second activity that we are going to practice right now is, I would suggest you to choose an event or an experience that is bothering you. Do not choose anything extremely traumatic, because we do not have the time and space to work on it. And this being a group event, we may not be able to work on it. So choose something which is a minor issue, but that is bothering you. Are we ready?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Yes. Good evening.
My name is Amrut Muzumdar. I'm practicing psychologist in Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I have chosen one bothering incident. That incident is that normally bothers me or irritates me is sometimes, despite appointment, clients don't turn up for the counseling session. You know, in
Yes.
psychotherapy, it is around
Yeah,
1 hour is spared for that, and that
Yes.
I feel highly irritated. And normally, I'm a very cool person, but this is the only thing that makes me
Bothers
unbalanced, I would say.
you. Right. So you've chosen that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So shall we go ahead to the activity? Request you all to close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. And reach a state of thoughtlessness. Once we have reached a state of thoughtlessness, bring to your attention the event or the experience that is bothering you. Bring to your attention the event or the experience that is bothering you. Imagine there is a thread or a rope connecting you to the event or the experience. Imagine there is a thread or a rope that is connecting you to the event or the experience. Cut the rope or the thread. Once the rope or the thread is cut, the event or the experience seems to vanish from your horizon. Now release the rope or the thread that is tied to your side. Now you are in a state of thoughtlessness, free from the event or the experience that has been bothering you. Continuing to remain in this state, objectively reflect on the event or the experience as though you are an audience to a movie. You do not get involved with the event or the experience. Objectively meditate or reflect on the event or the experience that has been bothering you. Allow yourself to connect and see your actions also in the event or experience as a third person. As you observe the event or the experience objectively, allow yourself to reach a state of perspective with regarding the event, the experience that has been bothering you. As and when you seem to get subjective about the experience, just take your awareness towards your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably, and draw your attention to being an objective observer of the event. As an objective observer, some of you may be able to reach a state of a different perspective with regarding the event. Do not allow your personal opinions or judgments to affect the perspective that is in front of you right now. Slowly and gently become aware of your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. And slowly draw yourself away from the experience and into the present environment. And slowly open your eyes with a smile when you think you're ready. Please do not hurry up. Take your own time. Yes? Anyone would like to share if you have reached a different perspective? Got some insight into the event?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Myself, I'm Ann, an MSW student.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
when you told
Yes, Ann?
about cutting off the rope, no, ma'am, that
Yeah.
really made me like as though I'm literally doing it in my thoughts, and I
Wonderful.
felt like that detachment within myself. Though it is
Yeah.
short time, I think whenever hereafter, I think I can really practice that whenever I feel like going to that weakness or in that where I want to really detach. I can think of this virtual thread, something that is connected to it, and I think hereafter I can work out in that. Thank you, ma'am.
Absolutely. So this activity is actually helping you to work on any event which is bothering you and you are not able to reach a solution. So first what you could do is first you use the cord cutting or the rope cutting step, and then once you have cut it, then you are not emotionally affected by the event, so you are able to reflect on it in a very objective way. And when you continue, again, as I was saying, this is just a 10-minute activity that we are doing it here, more for an experience. So when you sit down and after doing the cutting of the rope, you continue to meditate and reflect on the experience or the event in an objective manner, you are bound to reach a perspective which will help you to overcome the block or the problem and reach a solution. So you may use it, you might have to use it more than once for you to reach there, but it is definitely a very effective solution for you to work on these kind of emotional blocks or any challenges that you're facing. Any other inputs, any insights, any experience that you would like to share? Yes? Anyone would like to share any experience? I do hope I think Chitra has something to share. Yes, Chitra. I experienced it so many critical times in my life. It's effective thing to each and everyone. Oh, wonderful. If you've been using this technique, it's really wonderful to know that. And I'm sure you would have had many such experiences where you can cut the rope and then be an objective observer in your mind space to be able to reach a perspective. Beautiful.
Yes.
Anyone?
I am not studied in this stream, ma'am. I only got knowledge from my treatment because of my stress, depression, anxiety treatment at the time of group therapy treatment by Dr. Srinivasan, KMCH, senior psychiatrist. Initially, clinical therapy for 8 months and the group therapy for 13 months. One session is 13 months. I attended only 6 or 5 months only. After that, I realized so many things inside. Only in
beautiful.
Nobody will come with me to the hospital each and every time for physical troubles and mental troubles. I go always alone. I want to share all the things to my family, but they don't want to know that.
I admire your courage, Chitra. It's really nice.
It's called what a word? Do you know Tamil, ma'am?
Yeah, of course.
சுயம்பு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா? ஒரு விஷயத்திலயும் ஒவ்வொரு சோதனை வந்தப்பவும் யாருடைய சப்போர்ட்டும் இல்லாம, but my husband spent lot of money to my treatment. But I didn't get ஒரு moral support from anyone of my family.
Right.
Till the situation is going on, but I don't bother about it. I want to make myself happy, make my family happy, and also I want to be a happiest woman. Now
more power to you, Chitra.
All are happened because of psychiatric clinical therapy and the psychotherapy. You are all very, very grateful. Kindly accept my gratitude to all the team, the psychiatric doctors.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Any other participant would like to share with regarding the second activity that we just practiced?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Madam, actually, I did not understand that rope concept, madam.
Okay. So the thing is, see, I told you to take any event or experience which is bothering you, right? So most of the times when something is bothering us, we are emotionally affected. So this rope technique will help you to first cut away that emotional attachment to that event. And once it disappears and you get into the state of meditation, to be able to understand from an objective perspective what exactly the whole event is about or the experience is about. And that will help you to reach a state of a different perspective. Does that help?
Okay, madam.
Did I answer your query?
Yeah. Yes, madam.
Okay.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you. So we go on to the third and the last technique, where the heading in the slide says meditation on loving kindness. Now, one of the most important aspect with regarding self-development and self-growth is learning to work on forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is something which is spoken about in more in spirituality. So why am I talking about it in a mental health session? So if we talk a lot about gratitude, isn't it? as mental health professionals, we talk a lot about gratitude. Now, gratitude, in order to reach a state of gratitude, we need to be able to forgive. And whom all do we need to forgive? We need to forgive our own selves. We need to forgive others. We also need to ask for forgiveness. So practicing meditation on forgiveness and practicing meditation on loving kindness helps us to reach the state of forgiveness. Many a times, practically, it is not possible for us to, go and specifically forgive somebody or ask for forgiveness, and more importantly, working on our own forgiveness. So the one of the best and the easiest and most effective way that we can practice forgiveness, reach a state of gratitude, is by working on the meditation on loving kindness. So we will get into the practice of loving kindness right now to understand how we may apply it in our daily life. So shall we all close our eyes? Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. Relax yourself. Inhale and exhale. Slowly and comfortably. And relax yourself completely. As you reach a state of thoughtlessness, allowing the thoughts to flow out of your system, remain in the state of thoughtlessness. Remain in the state of thoughtlessness. And slowly and gently draw your attention to your own self. Slowly and gently draw your attention to your own self. Some of you may visualize yourself in front of you. And if you're comfortable, you may simply draw your attention to your own self. As you draw your attention to your own self, be aware of unconditional love rising and flowing from deep within you, filling your own self, immersing your own self in loving kindness. As you fill your own self with loving kindness, mentally affirm, I forgive you wholeheartedly. I accept you as you are. I love you unconditionally. Experience unconditional love for your own self. Experience unconditional love for your own self. Now slowly and gently draw your attention to all your loved ones You may visualize them in front of you if that is more comfortable. Draw your attention to all your loved ones and allow the energies of unconditional love to flow from deep within you, reaching out to each and every one of them, filling and flooding your loved ones with unconditional love. As they seem to be floating, immersed in unconditional love, mentally affirm, I love each one of you unconditionally. I accept each one of you as you are. Allow yourself to be immersed in a sea of unconditional love. As you are immersed in the sea of unconditional love with all your loved ones, now you include all those people whom you need to forgive into the sea of unconditional love. Now you include all those people whom you need to forgive into the sea of unconditional love. Immerse them in unconditional love. Allow yourself to radiate unconditional love to each one of them, mentally affirming, I forgive you, I forgive you, I forgive you. Just remain in the sea of unconditional love. Be aware that your loved ones are all immersed in the sea of unconditional love, radiated by you. Be aware that all those people whom you need to forgive are also welcomed into the sea of unconditional love. And each one of them is immersed in the sea of unconditional love, radiated by you. And now you become aware and include all those people whom you need to ask for forgiveness into your sea of unconditional love. Include each one of them, those whom you need to ask for forgiveness. And as you include them into the sea of unconditional love, as they immerse in the sea of unconditional love, mentally affirm, please forgive me, please forgive me. I ask for forgiveness. And allow them to immerse in the sea of unconditional love, radiated by you. As you're immersed in the sea of unconditional love, be aware of the energies of gratitude manifesting deep within you. The sea of unconditional love fills you with unconditional love, kindness, gratitude. Continue to be aware and just remain in the state of experiencing unconditional love, kindness towards self and others, and gratitude. Slowly and gently, continuing to be aware of loving kindness, unconditional love, and gratitude, slowly become aware of your breathing. Inhale and exhale slowly and comfortably. Slowly and gently become aware of the room that you're presently in. And slowly take your time and open your eyes with a smile when you think you're ready. Please do not hurry up. Take your own time. Are we all back? Any sharing? Anyone would like to share?
Ma'am,
How was your experience? Yes,
shall I, ma'am?
please. Yes, please.
It was a wonderful experience, ma'am.
Yeah.
Knowing about the unconditional love, my life changed a lot.
Beautiful.
My total sadness and negative thoughts, who made me like that position, totally vanished from my heart. Now I am being very happily focused on my children and my grandchildren and my close and very trustworthy friends. Also a devotional organization. I'm being very, very happy, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for your sharing, Chitra. Are there anybody else who would like to share? How was the experience right now? Any inputs? Any inputs from anyone? Were you able to connect and understand the 3 types of meditation that can be used for self-development?
Yes, ma'am. Sonali is here.
Yes, Sonali, tell me.
Yeah, ma'am, the session was completely knowledgeable session, and being known for the meditation is really a expressing session for us.
Thank you.
We heard meditation in another way, but the thing you taught was really, really different and very much fruitful. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Sonali. Any other inputs? Anyone would like to share their experience? Thank you, Shabnam, Shivakumar, Nimita. Thank you for your feedback. So if
Yes, you can share with ma'am your feelings and any other questions you can ask ma'am. You can interact with ma'am.
so I think if there are no questions, may I conclude the session? I would once again like to thank the
Still
organizers.
they are in meditation state.
I hope the session was useful and the session was experiential as I had designed it. And I hope you'll be able to use the techniques for your own betterment. I once again thank the organizers for having given me this opportunity to be able to present this on this platform.
Ma'am, wonderful experience we had, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
When is your next session, ma'am?
I will let you know. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Can you share your number, ma'am?
Yes, of course. I'll just put it on the chat box.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm just putting it on the chat box.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
My number is 9971130176.
Thank you, ma'am. Meditation is the journey from sound to silence. Now you proved that. It was an awesome session. Kindly accept our gratitude on behalf of American College Madurai, MS Challamuthu Institute Madurai, then Madras School of Social Work Chennai, Red Pond Educational Research Work, Yellow Pond Counseling Center, then Tamil Nadu Career Counseling Association, Tamil Nadu Counselor and Psychotherapy Association. We thank you, ma'am. Participants, tomorrow we have yet another beautiful session.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.